Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is Aquarius's mid-month Magick Manifestation check-in for mid-May to mid-June of 2023. Now, I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. If you would like to get in contact with me, feel free to drop a comment below in the comment section. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you. I also want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude and thank you out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much. And again, thank you so much. I'd also like to remind everyone to check your other placements, your sun, moon, and rising signs for a broader picture of what may be going on. You can also feel free to check out the beginning of the month readings, as well as the full moon and the new moon readings that I also offer here at Om Oracle Tarot. All right. Without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Aquarius's path of magic and manifestation for mid-May to mid-June of 2023. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. And while there may be moments of silence, while I may be shuffling the cards, do pay attention to anything you hear, see, sense within yourself, as this is all your intuition playing a role in this reading, as we are not together in the physical. I am connecting to your energy, and in a lot of ways it's in these moments of silence that the deeper aspect of the reading takes place within yourself. So do pay attention to those. All right. Now, in this particular Rider-Waite-Smith deck, the Pamela Coleman Smith Centennial edition of the deck, they have put in 4 cards of Pamela Coleman Smith's artwork. I've left 2 of them in this deck because I've felt called to, and I feel that they bring an important aspect to the reading here. So we start out with one of these cards, and I'm calling this, seeing this card as an ancestor's card, messages from your ancestors. So, and we have the 4 of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and at the bottom we have the 3 of Wands. So you are receiving messages from your spirit team, your spirit guide, your ancestors are coming in, and they're giving you these messages of love, encouragement. You may be feeling a little low or feeling some level of lack, and so they are coming in with some reassurance. And I feel that you are feeling the presence of that and seeing the signs of that. And for those of you who are not, do know that you're not alone in this. We have the 4 of Cups here. So again, this 4 of Cups is kind of speaking of a lack mindset, or this feeling of lack. I don't feel like it's so much this lack mindset, but you feel that something is not complete here. And you're kind of looking at what you do have, and you're like, this is great, but, and you're like, but I need this other thing to get to where I want to go. And it does appear that it's like you can almost see this heart just and hand extending to this cup here. So your ancestors, your spirit team is coming in with what you're asking for. There is a necessity to take your mind off of what you don't have, because when you do that, then you will notice this gift from the divine. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel when you receive this, you are 100% focused on it. There is a certain level of being absorbed in this, and not easily distracted from this, as there is the Queen on this card is completely focused on this pentacle. She's kind of tuned everything out. There's a little bunny here running around. She's not paying it any mind. She's completely focused on her goal here, or his or her goal. This is not gender specific, but what you are focused on is what you will be receiving from your ancestors, your spirit team, mid-May to mid-June. This does feel more like the second half of May. And with the 3 of Wands here, this that you are receiving is exactly what you need to expand forward with whatever this endeavor is that you are working on. And at the beginning of mid-May, you have this foresight. You have been either your intuition or your dreams, meditative states. You have been receiving these messages, these hints on what is coming for you in summer. So you are receiving this foresight, but with this Four of Cups, this kind of lack energy, you're like, okay, I can see where I'm supposed to go, but I have no idea how to get there. I don't know how I'm supposed to get there without this. And so the divine is coming in and giving you exactly what you need to expand forward. All right, please give us 3 cards for what is on Aquarius's path of magic and manifestation for mid-May to mid-June of 2023. All right. All right, we have the Death card, the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Three of Cups here. So with the Death card, there is an ending to this kind of lack energy. I don't feel like it is a mindset. I feel like you're pretty on top of it, but this energy, this kind of feeling kind of rolls around every now and then. And it is that is coming to an end because you're become totally fixated on wherever you're going. You don't really have time. You don't have time for this lack energy. There's no space in your reality for it as you move forward into summer. So that is a gift in and of itself, really. But this is a transitionary period for you. I feel like when you receive this gift from the divine and you begin to expand forward, this is a big change for you. This is like the floodgates are open and you are just like this torrent or raging forward. I don't mean raging in a bad way, but there's power to the way that you are moving here. This is asking you to kind of let go of some energies of the past here. And again, lean into this change here. We have the Ten of Pentacles, or the Two of Pentacles. So there may be some Ten of Pentacles in there. I definitely kind of feel that energy for you into summer, but this is, in fact, the Two of Pentacles. You are prioritizing this gift, this expansion forward. And you are in this process of changing. You're becoming very adaptable and finding solid footing where you may have felt like things were a little bit rocky, energetically speaking. We have the Page of Wands here. So this is kind of this new path for you moving forward into summer. Excuse me. We have the Page of Wands. So this gift is going to provide you the freedom that you need. So for some of you, this is a monetary gift. For others of you, this is just this golden idea. And this is going to be a little bit different for everyone. But you are receiving what is necessary for you to have freedom and reach your full potential here. We have the Three of Cups, so this is an indication that it would be a good time to collaborate with others, network with your friend group, your family, things like this. Because you're definitely going to, whatever you are planning for the future, you're going to need some help on that. You're going to need some extra hands involved. 2 heads are better than one. This type of thinking here, and there is this sense when you receive this that you're like, I did it. I can do this myself. And the truth is, you could do this yourself. The divine is kind of saying, you could do this yourself. It'll be a lot easier and a little bit more beneficial if you can collaborate with those that you trust. All right, please give us 3 cards for what is on Aquarius's path of magic and manifestation for mid-May to mid-June of 2023. 3 cards, please. All right. Three of Wands and the Two of Wands. And the High Priestess, and at the bottom we have the Adjustment card. So like I said, we have the Three of Wands, the Two of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Adjustment card. So this is our second third of Wands. This is speaking about this expansion forward that you're about to do, and that there's the importance. There's something that needs to be learned. There's a certain level of planning necessary for what you are expanding into. And this is where this 2 heads are better than 1. You may want someone to bounce some ideas off of at this time. But you are preparing to make this move into summer. And even I feel like on a subconscious level, the universe has been preparing you for the next couple months. And we have the Priestess or the High Priestess in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. So, excuse me. Your intuition is serving you pretty well at this time, so I would definitely say listen to it. You're receiving kind of these spiritual downloads about things pertaining to your path forward, also pertaining to your specific spiritual path, which is going to be a little bit different. But it's kind of like you're bringing this subconscious preparing of the past into your conscious awareness here. With the High Priestess, there is still something that is going to be revealed to you later on down the line. I feel like this is probably the second half of June that there is another reveal for you that it is not going to reveal right now. And at the bottom, we have the Adjustment card. Now, this correlates to the Justice card in the Rider-Waite-Smith. But this is definitely an adjustment for you. You are adapting to these adjustments. And this is kind of saying that you receiving this at this time, you've kind of paid your dues. To the universe, to the spirit, in such a way to where this is your time to receive this. This is fair for you to receive this at this time, and you are going to be coming into more balance with this adjustment that is coming. All right, please give us 3 cards for what is on Aquarius's path of magic and manifestation for mid-May to mid-June of 2023. All right. 2 more, please. Thank you. Oh, boy. All right. So we have the 9 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, the 4 of Chalices again. At the bottom, we have the King of Wands. So with this energy of this this feeling of lack, this vibration of lack is kind of creeping in on you, and it feels like kind of unexpected. Like this feels like something you feel like you have tackled already and conquered here, but it is that kind of sense of confidence over it that allows these cracks to open where this energy can get back in here. So this feeling of lack, even though it is not necessarily tied to any specific thought necessarily, is bringing up a lot of fear, worry, and maybe having some physical symptoms of anxiety or depression for some of you. But there's some sleepless nights because of this. And we have the Five of Swords here. So this is definitely an inner conflict going on, and you kind of feel like, at least at the beginning of the mid-May time, you kind of feel like this lack energy is winning. You kind of feel defeated by this. But do know that this is an inner conflict that's going on, and that this is temporary. This is just at the beginning of the mid-May. Perhaps for some of you this will last until the end of May, but I feel like this is pretty short for some of you. And again, that's going to be a little different for everybody depending on your planetary placements and things like this. But again, we have the Four of Cups. So again, this conflict is due to this lack vibration, or which came first, the chicken or the egg. I think it is hard to say. But you are receiving exactly what you need to kind of help you get through this, get over this, and push forward into this future that you see yourself in. And again, you are receiving aid from the Spirit in this here. We have the King of Wands. So like the King of Wands has this visionary energy. You definitely have this vision about where you see yourself in the future, and you are following the lead of that vision. And because of that, it does feel like the divine is kind of honoring what you are doing. And so you're receiving this now. But like I said, there's something that's going to be revealed to you later. So I feel like this is first of a few gifts that you are going to be receiving here at the beginning of summertime here. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Aquarius's path of magic and manifestation for mid-May to mid-June of 2023. Thank you. All right. All right, we have the Six of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. So we have these 2 8s in a row. 8 is the number of advancement. You're definitely advancing on your path. You're not staying stuck in this lower vibrational energy. You're advancing. We have the Six of Swords here. So this is a rite of passage here. You're being asked to let go of some what appears to be some energy from the past. Now this may be tied up to the vibration of it, may be tied into an activity that you're doing, a show that you're watching, music that you happen to be taking in at this time. These all help to program the subconscious mind here. So this is also a call to be mindful of what you put in. What you put in is what will come out, energetically speaking. So that is for some of you. But you are being asked to kind of leave the past behind. You're being called someplace else here. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So in this moving forward, I feel like you are kind of mastering some new skills, becoming the master of skills you already possess. And you're really working on whatever this is, whatever has you so engrossed and focused in on this. This is where you're giving, I feel like, all of your energy to. We have the Eight of Swords, so there is this self-imposed restriction. This is this kind of internal conflict of this lack kind of energy. This is a self-imposed restriction here. And initially, at the beginning of May, this is hard for you to see or to accept that this might be the case. But it's like to get out of jail, you have to first realize that you are in jail. Now, that is a metaphor, and don't take that the wrong way, but to be free, you must first realize that you are bound and how you are bound. And this is what you're realizing here. With the Four of Swords here, this is where meditation, contemplation is really going to help you out here. And I would just say across the board, no matter who you are, where you are in life, meditation is never going to be a bad thing. Now, there may be the necessity for some rest and relaxation to recoup some of your energy here. And I feel like you are kind of taking a time when you receive this, because it's like this Queen of Pentacles is so engrossed on this. It's like the world just kind of stops. And it's like the world could come and go, and this person would still be fixated on this. And so you're taking this rest and relaxation to really dig into whatever this is. And I do apologize. This is allergy season for me. This is my time. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Aquarius's path of magic and manifestation for mid-May to mid-June of 2023. One more, please. All right. One more, please. Thank you. She of the... I have no idea what this is. But this is the feminine principle, essentially. This is speaking about you really nurturing this gift, receiving this gift. There is this importance of you being able to receive this. So when you're having this lack energy, when you're focused on the lack energy, you're not noticing this gift coming in. So there is the importance to be ready to receive, be open to receive, because our manifestations and abundance can come in, but if we're not ready to receive it, then we miss it and it passes us by, and we have to wait until the next go round, provided there is one. Then we have the singer of initiation here. So this gift is kind of initiating you into this new era of your life here. And this is also enhancing your awareness to a certain extent, giving you more trust in the divine, in yourself, and really enhancing your perception here, your spiritual perception. And then we have the alchemist here. So this is this inner transformation you're going through. This is this inner conflict. And so this requires this inner work, this inner transformation. But when you make this change and you kind of step into this future that is available for you at the first half of June, it's like this change really sticks, and this becomes the new mode. This is this profound change that the Death card is talking about. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Aquarius's path of magic and manifestation for mid-May to mid-June of 2023. Thank you. All right, boundaries. All right, thank you. So we have boundaries, higher self, and sacred space. So we have boundaries. So this lack vibration, again, I don't feel like it is actual like a thought pattern. I feel like this is just an energy that just kind of rolled around. It found its way to sneak in here. So it is this energy that kind of has your boundaries up. You have your guard up. And in fact, this lack may be from you putting up your guard well before this. And it is this protective stance that creates this kind of lack or this inner conflict of that type of feeling here. Now, the Spirit is asking you with the higher self to connect with your higher self. When you connect with this higher aspect of yourself, you begin to take your focus off of what, say, you don't have. And that's when you notice the divine with a magic cup in your face with a big gift. Also, the higher self doesn't have boundaries. Or you could say the highest self might have minor boundaries. But let's say the self, the universal self, this oneness that we all are. This has no boundary. It has no wall. It has no guard up. So the Spirit is asking you to connect with these aspects of yourself. And sacred space. So again, with this meditation, recouping your energy, but this is also talking about creating a sacred space, whether this be in your home. You can make the passenger seat of your car a sacred space. You can do a ritual, put certain things in your pocket, and now you are the sacred space. The Spirit is saying this: it's important to cultivate some sort of sacred space where you can go and work on these things. One, in an undistracted environment, but also in a sacred environment. Because the divine has some plans for you. So it's giving you some things it needs for you to do. Because there's some things that you're going to be asked to do in this sacred space that is going to be to your benefit. And this feels like that is more as we move into summer. But, all right, please give us 3 cards for what is on Aquarius's path of magic and manifestation for mid-May to mid-June of 2023. How does this translate to the mundane sphere? How does this translate to our everyday life for our Aquariuses? All right. All right. Right. So we have servant, sorrow, despair, and merchant. So this is that lack, that it's the energy of it that it's talking about. And I guess when it's saying lack, it's really talking about a lower vibrational energy. That kind of things like lack stem from. So we have a servant here. So I feel like for you, whatever this is, definitely puts you in a position of service, and not in a subservient way, but you have something that will be of service to your fellow humans here. And this is this gift that you are receiving is going to allow you to be of service to the world. This might be doing humanitarian work. You might be doing some level of seva, some sort of community outreach, something in that vein, something along those lines is where you're going. Now, before that, we have sorrow here. So I kind of feel like and with the Nine of Swords here, and then we have despair. So you are kind of struggling with some depression, and because of that, you might be having the physical symptoms of that, and maybe the other things that come along with that, like some anxiety, some worry, and definitely some restless nights. A funny appetite, not wanting to socialize. There's a lot of things that come with this, and this is kind of a heavy bag to carry along with you on your journey. And the Spirit is kind of saying this is your opportunity that you can start to set these things down, start to process them in a different way. And again, you're receiving some gift of spiritual vision here, connecting with your higher space, or higher self, creating this sacred space. I feel like this is really going to help out this lower vibrational energy, and this is not in a bad way. We all at times feel depressed. We all at times feel sorrow, and if you feel like it is bad enough to where you may need some help, it is always okay to call and reach out if you need some help. There are definitely hotlines and places you can call. And again, if you're feeling very low, you can definitely give those lines a call. Also, connecting with your friends and family at this time is going to help you, because there's this heavy depression energy here. And this is with the Merchant. This is affecting your pocketbook. This is affecting your coin. This is also affecting your ability to manifest into the future here. And again, this has to do with your business. And it appears that your business is of service to the world. This is something the divine needs you to do. And this is in some ways part of the reason why you've been born here, is to do this. So again, my heart definitely goes out to you, because this can be very challenging. Please give us 3 cards for a final message. What would you like to leave Aquariuses with for what is on their path of magic and manifestation for mid-May to mid-June of 2023? 3 cards, please. All right, 6 of Swords again. 10 of Swords. That's too many. All right. King of Cups at the bottom. The Knight of Pentacles. So again, there's a lot of messages here about leaving the past behind, leaving... there's something, and you know what this is. You're being asked to leave something behind, because it is creating some depression, some despair, and it is keeping you from your dreams. This is a rite of passage to go through this, to see these things for what they are, and then to release them. And this is what this card is asking you to do, is to release the burdens and the weight of these swords here. This would make it much easier and much quicker passage across this waterway if you didn't have the swords here. And the reason why the Spirit wants you to kind of drop these things off is, one, it's creating some unpleasant feelings for you. But if you take this into the future, say if a wave rolls by here on your passage through this energy, all of these swords could fall over and cut everybody on the boat, or pop a hole in your boat, and then your transition is over. So it is important to get on top of this sooner than later. And with the 10 of Swords here, it does appear that you do. And this does appear like it is going to be hard for you. But there is a completion of this painful energy here. And this is a lot of times can stem from childhood trauma and things our parents or loved ones said to us when we were younger. And these things, for whatever reason, have taken hold within us. And this is where this is coming from. But you are able to see this in this kind of marks the end of it and this beginning of this new day for you moving forward. We have the King of Cups. So moving forward, you're feeling very emotionally balanced. You're also moving forward with your spirituality and a lot of compassion here with this act of service for humanity here. You're also doing so with a lot of compassion. And I feel at some point with this type of energy within yourself, you become very diplomatic about these. You're dealing with this energy in conflict within yourself like you would in a business working. If someone was not handling their part of the job, you would just diplomatically say, this isn't working for me. You got to go. So this is kind of what I feel like you're doing with this energy when you finally see it. You're like, oh, no, you got to go. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like this has been a long time coming for you with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. To look at the card, you would think that the horse was not even moving at all. And this is kind of how this is felt for you, where it's like you feel like you get on top of some of these shadows and things are good for a while and they bubble back up. So they're wanting to be seen here. They're needing attention. These shadows are aspects of ourself that we push to the side because we might not want to look at it, or we things like this. But the Knight of Pentacles always makes it to its destination, even if it is slow and it takes a long time here, which it does feel like it has. But you have put in this hard work of this internal work. I feel like you must have some level of spiritual routine going here because you're interacting with the spirit, whether you know it or not. We have another Eight of Swords. So this is speaking again of this self-imposed restriction of this internal conflict, this lower vibrational energy that is being stirred up by something in your environment. And I feel like it is something that you are taking in. Now, this can be television, music, radio, podcast, anything that you're putting in regularly. This starts to reprogram the subconscious mind, and not always in ways that you would want. Usually not in ways that you would want. So this becomes a self-imposed restriction that's kind of bubbling up, and as it does, is it kind of bringing these old shadows up with it. But with the Hangman, you are getting this new perspective on these things, on yourself. This is going to allow you to let go of the past, break these old patterns of energetic patterns, and perhaps some daily patterns that you may have that under review, you might notice that this might not be where you want your energy. This might not be what you want your thoughts to be. So you are in this state of metamorphosis, this change, transition. And we have the Queen of Pentacles again. So you're definitely nurturing this. You're being very practical about it. And like, you're kind of looking at the low vibration and you're like, it just doesn't work in my life, and nor does it feel good. So this has you very, like I said, focused in on whatever this gift that you're receiving from the divine. It's kind of that saying, if what you have been trying has not worked, then it's time to try something new. And this is what I feel you doing here. And in doing so, we have the Hierophant. So this is a level up for you to do this. Now, at the beginning of mid-May, and for some of you even up to the end of May, this is not going to feel like a level up. This is going to feel like, why is this happening to me? Why? Or why is this happening again? these types of things. But do know, as the time progresses in this period, you begin to really feel this level up. You're also going to be taking in a lot of information, doing a lot of learning. So do be ready to do that. You're also seeking the counsel of your friends, your family, your spirit team. I feel like is always there with counsel. Even if it is not verbal, they're definitely communicating energetically. So, and it's kind of like you hold the keys to your future here. You just got to turn the key. All right. I think that's a good place to end the reading. Aquarius, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement during mid-May to mid-June, and my heart definitely goes out to you with some of these emotions that you're going through. At least at the beginning of the mid-May, these can be very challenging. And again, if you feel like you are needing some help, there are definitely always the hotlines that you can call. There are definitely resources, and definitely if you need help, definitely the best thing to do is seek that help. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. Like I said, once again, you are truly most appreciated. And Aquarius, I'll catch you on the next go round of Hey.